I'm bumming. I miss stupid girls hockey getting away with me watching Blue Bloods, and it's almost over. Okay.
Hockey or Blue Bloods?
Well, I mean, come on, Riley. I love Riley dearly, and to be honest, a little frightened of her. Just a little frightened of her.
Yeah.
It's not though. She's a sweetheart. And I've watched a couple of games.
Yeah.
And when she started playing varsity as a freshman,
wow,
not a lot of shifts, but she'd have one period where she took regular shifts as a freshman.
That's
and you could tell she's smart.
Yeah.
She's obviously like her grandmother.
Her
mother. Anyone she's ever met other than me. She's bright. She's out there and she will always scope out the situation.
Okay.
In the first shift or two, she'll play pretty solid and going, okay, we'll just do what we have to do here. And by then, after the second shift, third shift, maybe she's figured out that, okay, this is how far I can go and still be comfortable.
Okay.
And she's spectacular for a girl that's, 3'3".
Yeah. Yep.
She's not. I'm sorry. She's 5'1", maybe and a half.
My mother was 5'1", maybe and a half.
Her grandmother on her dad's side is 4'11". So we got all the girls over 5 feet. We're all kind of impressed. Deb's not, but we are. So.
Yep.
But she's if she were 5'6", just 5'6".
Yeah.
Colleges would look at her because she's got some things obviously that need some help. If she had a slap shot, she'd be a beast. And then we have one girl who's about 5'9", very talented, little blonde. And I mean that in the blondest sort of way.
In the most pejorative blonde way.
But she likes her slap shot, which is But she has a wrist shot that will make the boards rumble. Take the wrist shot, kid. Take the wrist shot. Go ahead.
Dino Ciccarelli was diminutive, yet he did very well for the Minnesota Butt Stars from
North Stars, ass wipe. Don't be dicking my North Stars here.
The Dallas Cumberbuns.
Cicarelli.
What?
Dino Cicarelli.
Never met him.
Was a really average skater.
Actually, I did meet him. We did meet Cicarelli.
At 5'9", he played in weird places that little people shouldn't be, and he was always there.
Well, he was doing just fine.
And look, the puck.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was the guy that we always got at KS that we always ended up talking to?
Not KS, it came on.
No. Was that a came on?
Yeah. Remember?
Well, yeah, but we gave him a trophy. I've got a picture of us handing him some sort of trophy. That was from KS days, I thought. Because I'm wearing my KS golf shirt.
Yeah, that would have been a weird off.
Oh, okay.
We talked to him once or twice, but he was like a weekly guest.
Yep.
We did also find a way to piss off Tom Reed, which I didn't know was possible.
And this is good. There's nothing like pissing off people in Major League Sports.
Yeah, and Tom's old, but he could still kill us. So.
Yeah, likely. He'd have to catch us then. Now he could catch us.
We finally pushed Gagne to his breaking point after a goal. A puck went off of him in a weird melee, and we gave him grief about that for like 2 weeks. Guys, I think I apologized enough, don't you? Yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, fine. He was pretty fun.
She's just at 5'1" and whatever. If she were taller, she could pay for her education if she wanted to play hockey in college. But I'm afraid I may have raised homebodies.
Well, whose fault is that?
I blame it on Robin. My daughter, my son, my eldest granddaughter.
Move there, TV.
Thank you. She never watches. We're okay.
Okay, fine.
Both my kids and my two graduated granddaughters. I have two granddaughters that have graduated from high school. That can only mean one thing.
They're going to start kissing boys any minute now.
Too late. Yeah, I'm old. Where was I?
Or they're going to start kissing someone. I want to be an equal opportunity.
But she could pay for her education. I think she could solidly play Division III, and I think she might sneak on. She's not going to be, but she could play some college hockey if she wanted to.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But I don't know that she wants to because Cara, Eric, Shelby, and Jaden have all left high school. Cara actually tried it for a week.
Yeah.
And found out that, no, it's like between school and hockey, that would be 16 hours a day, Dad.
Yep, not doing it.
And I was really shocked. I liked watching her because she was small and smart as a defenseman.
Yep. Defense person.
Don't start with me.
Hang on, because I've got real good news coming.
I am in no mood.
I've got real good news on that front coming up.
If you ask my daughter, if you say defenseman to Kara, she will look at you and go, yep.
And I'll say defense person.
And she'll slap you silly.
Fine way to treat a guy who's seen her naked.
That's still the best line ever. When I think of something, I'll call you back.
At least she was smart enough to do that.
Yeah, because, well, it followed about 30 seconds of,
Kara.
I don't think in 30 seconds there was an actual word. And I, of course, helped the situation. I'm behind her laughing. This is back when phones were connected to walls and you had the cords and things.
So much fun. But speaking of good things happening.
Yeah.
Now, I'd heard rumblings of this a couple of weeks ago. The Blackfoot Nation of Native Americans has been making rumblings about getting the Washington Commanders back on point.
Please? Oh, please. Oh, please let that be true.
And today, now, for those of you who don't know, they were originally called Washington Redskins.
Yeah, and then for a year and a half, they were the Washington football team.
Club. Yeah. And now they're the Commanders. But here's the thing. The people who
Which is funny because that would make them if you shorten it up.
Yep.
And they're the commies.
The commies are coming down the field.
And somehow being based in Washington, D.C.
Here come the commies. Oh, I'm liking this. Well, here's the deal.
It's a little bit.
The image
looking at you, Bernie,
of the Blackfoot man was supposed to be a stylized version of their coach of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the Blackfoot Nation never wanted it changed, never asked for the name change, nothing.
Nope. It was all white guilt.
Right. Well, white savior complex. Let's be really honest.
Same thing.
This. And
we feel guilty about people doing things we didn't do, so let's fix it by changing it.
We're changing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And without asking anyone. It's like
I wish you'd have said we were going here because I would have worn my Fighting Sioux sweatshirt.
That would have been so nice.
It's a whole nother story.
But it's all part of that wokeness gone so wildly too far. I get the idea of being culturally sensitive. And if you had called them the Washington Savage Beasts, I would have been, okay, well, maybe the name change is a good idea.
The Washington Murderous Engines.
Yeah, that sort of
thing. That's probably...
Get rid of that.
Although most of the football players might like that.
So the
not now, of course, because they're all politically correct. They've been told so.
The Blackfoot tribe has okayed it. They want them to start using the logo again.
Yeah, baby.
And it's starting to make moves through.
In fact, North Dakota, it was tougher because they actually asked 3 teams, 2 of which had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And one of those teams decided, their chief against the tribal council said, we know like.
But the tribal council said okay.
Yeah. And he said no. So they are now the Fighting Hawks.
I would be the Fighting Sioux, S-U-E.
I'd have went with the and then all the Sioux. I could see Sue Dillon right there, boy. Right in front, leading. Nope, that picture's not coming to me.
You mean my sister, Sue Dillon?
You know any others?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
I mean, Matt Dillon didn't have a sister named Sue.
Oh, that's true.
He had a boy named...
You're a bad human being.
I am too.
Here's something I saw that I thought was funny today. I have several things for the band and for my voiceover work on a place called Soundcloud. Okay?
Soundcloud.
And Soundcloud it gives me the opportunity to put up kind of unlimited stuff for free that I can use in marketing.
The price is certainly right.
Yeah. And they just notified me. This is wonderful. You ready?
You have pay us.
We're SoundCloud weekly download. Hip hop songs of gratitude.
Hang on.
Hip hop songs of gratitude, I said.
I don't mean to be culturally insensitive.
Yeah, but
Those words don't fit together.
Me and my bees are so thankful because we've got all this thankful food.
I can't beatbox either, son.
But I just hip hop songs of gratitude. Okay, well, I can hardly wait.
Yep, I can wait. So we all celebrated Thanksgiving in the United States. We celebrated Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Which, if you know the history of it, is amazing, and how far we've slipped. Anyway, here's while you're recovering, because if you live through that and Black Friday, do people still go Black Friday nuts? Because I get the feeling that's kind of temporary.
It's been stretched out into almost a month now. I mean, for sure, it's a week.
Yeah, but I mean, for what? Remember we're opening at 9:00.
Yeah.
Or no, first it was we're opening at midnight at Thanksgiving. Well, no, technically you're opening midnight on Friday.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, and I just don't care. I'm not going to go do that crap.
And then it got, and now it's like, hey, Black Friday. What's the rest of October been?
Right?
And I do mean October.
October, Tony. October.
Huh?
October.
No, pretty sure it's October.
October.
So anyway, since we all survived Thanksgiving,
yay!
Some fun facts from Audie.
Okay. Oh God.
72% of people primarily drive to their destinations. So all the pictures we see from airports, they should show us the highways.
There we go.
But then again, it's the news thing. If you want to watch a cool news thing on TPT, by the way, Broadcast Wars is worth the price.
Really?
For those of us, it would be in the business back then. It would be entertaining because you see a lot of people and hear a lot of voices you hadn't heard in years.
Oh, okay.
Too choppy for me at places.
Oh, yeah.
And there were some things they just kind of let wander. But yeah, Stanley S. Hubbard is Stanley S. Hubbard.
Is that ever true?
Yeah. What is the annual turkey trot? No, it is not what you're thinking. It's a race.
Ah.
And it's not just the one in St. Paul. They're everywhere.
No, apparently. How did the turkey trots? What the heck is it?
I think it started the way you think, but that's a whole other thing. There are an estimated 50 million. 50. No such thing.
No, I mean gravy that,
That would be like, I don't know, songs of hip hop gratitude. There are an estimated 50 million people that tune into the Macy's Day Parade every year. Not on CBS this year, though.
Yeah, I don't tune in.
CBS, we always have it on.
I never tune in.
Until the first football game.
Well, that's the point.
Well, the parade's kind of cool. It's just, they don't really show you much of it anymore.
What's really sad about this Thanksgiving is I'm afraid that the Cowboys didn't have a chance to get Daniel Jones and play him against the Giants. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been hard. Who would I have rooted for? Because the Cowboys, much like the Yankees and Packers, and a few other teams, Chicago not the Blackhawks so much. I like the Blackhawks, but their organization is so sucky now that they can't lose enough. 2023 Macy's Thanksgiving Parade had over 8,000 people participate, and those were just the people behind the mics telling you stuff you didn't need to know.
Right.
11% of people buy their turkey the week of Thanksgiving. This household is not among them.
I just brought home the whole dinner. We had a local restaurant make it for us, and he's fantastic.
Yeah, that's not happening here.
I'm sorry.
You have to remember, I have a wife who can cook. Her mom can cook.
Can cook. Who cares?
They love
why
it.
Make them?
That's just it.
See,
they love that part.
If they love doing it, that's great. Anne does not love it. And I'd be fine with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. Now let's watch football. Men
Number
are impossible.
2, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 2 is my second grandchild.
Okay.
Jaden is just waiting for the day that she can take over the bread and roll duties from Robin. Okay. Bet if you asked her nice. Who has the record for the most touchdown passes during a single NFL Thanksgiving game?
Oh, Troy Aikman.
No, Peyton Manning. I'd have went with you,
I was
though.
close.
You were in football.
Yeah.
77% of people don't think Thanksgiving is a good day to discuss politics with their family or friends. I say, when is better? Do you know why we can't discuss politics or religion anymore?
Because people are mean.
Because for decades we were told there are certain things you don't discuss.
Yeah, well, that's baloney.
And now we can't.
But actually, we can. We have them all the time, and we have 4 different opinions at our
and
house.
only 2 people.
Yeah, which is just apparently we're economists. What can I say?
And what Keynesian?
I'm Chicago school. Thank you.
People. Oh, the Capone method. People spend an estimated 949 million with an M on turkeys each year on Thanksgiving. About 40 million birds are killed for the holiday. That's why PETA is never seen.
Well, PETA should be happy with me because I don't like turkey.
What do you like on Thanksgiving?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You're an idiot.
No,
no, you are an idiot. Trust me. You can't explain your way out of this. We voted. You're an idiot.
Spiced ham and pork shoulder. I want spam.
Butterball. Butterball. The folks who give
Butterball spam. That's one they don't have. Hawaii, get on them. Hawaii consumes more spam than
we know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Butterball say they answer 100,000 plus questions every year on their Butterball Turkey Hotline. It's not just Thanksgiving. Even, for those if you have in December. Sure. What year did the first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade take place?
Oh, I know this.
You, the goof and bag.
I know this. 1776.
Yes, and 1924. It was a tie. 60% of people. Well, no, you can't have a winner anymore. So.
No, you really can't.
65%. I still love the balloons, though. And I love the old ones that I've seen since I was, this high. But yeah,
I love Rocky and Bullwinkle. Those were my favorite ones when I was.
Do you guys get Me Tunes?
Me Tunes?
Me TV?
Yeah.
They have a channel now called Me Tunes. Somewhere it's on the Channel 5 spectrum, but I don't get that because we have cable.
Oh, okay.
60. Where was I?
Someplace.
Yeah, of course. 65% of people want to eat sweet potatoes or yams on Thanksgiving.
I do.
Why wouldn't you? We always did.
I just saw a video of high school kids in Britain tasting Thanksgiving victuals for the first time, American Thanksgiving victuals. And it was when they got to the sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows on top of it. And
you butter it. Oh.
Yeah, and the one kid is going, Is this dessert? No, it goes right.
No, this is just yeah.
And they're going, what?
If you want to splash a little gravy on it, it's okay too.
It won't matter.
As a matter of fact, there's nothing on the plate that is gravy proof.
Yeah, can't be.
518 traffic fatalities are the estimation for every Thanksgiving weekend, which is why more people are flying.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just haven't found a way to. I just haven't. See, we never go anywhere. We always host because my house. Growing up, my house always hosted.
Yeah. There
was hardly ever family there. It was always friends and things, which I thought was very cool. 31% of Thanksgiving shoppers apparently did not get the memo and bought toys in 2022.
Idiots.
Yeah. Anyone does Christmas music before Thanksgiving is over should be smacked upside the back of the head.
I'll send my ninjas out to harm you.
Give them a Gibbs slap.
Ooh, I like that.
Here you go.
By the way, I'm watching Origins, and that's pretty good.
Huh?
NCIS Origins.
Oh, yeah. Which thanks after all my favorites left, they were done. And no, Gibbs was not one of them.
This is
but once they broke up Tiva, I was through with those.
Ziva.
Tiva. They broke up Tiva. Tony and Ziva were Tiva.
Wow, am I out of touch?
Sure, I tell him that, and he doesn't hear. Which Thanksgiving movie shows the darling story of Neil Page trying to get home to his family for the holiday?
Oh, I know. Christmas Story.
That immortal classic, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Isn't that Martin and
Short
Candy?
I don't know.
Steve Martin and John Candy. I think it is. Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys have played every Thanksgiving since 1966, and they're the only two teams that care. There's an average of $26 million in property loss caused by residential building fires every Thanksgiving. Let's be honest. Once you got that turkey hangover in a couple of years,
they could burn it down.
You wouldn't notice.
So, yeah, who cares?
Game's on.
Have you ever heard of tryptophan?
Detroit. Why did they tell me that twice?
Because
it's not that important that the Lions and Cowboys have played twice. Although when the Vikings played Detroit, those were always fun because they had snow 9 times out of 10.
The first time it was done though was 1920.
What?
Thanksgiving Turkey Bowl.
Really?
NFL Turkey Bowl 1920. Yeah, I just won 10 cents off my coffee for that one last night.
You're a genius.
Mm-hmm.
There's an average of $26 million. Oh, we did that. 1920. Oh, here you go. 1920. First NFL game played in Thanksgiving.
You're welcome.
Now they're playing them on Christmas, heathens. 83% of people, and people are all excited after the Netflix fight. Can't wait to see Netflix football. 83% of people. One guy had the best line I've ever heard, and he'd never mentioned any of the gaffes or the technical problems. Right. All he said was, I wanted to make a GIF out of this fight, but nothing moved. 83% of people say turkey is their favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, turkey's good. I like turkey. It's not my favorite part. I like it the next day when you start with turkey sandwiches. What state first celebrated Thanksgiving?
What state?
Yeah.
Bliss?
Yeah, that's only after you're done eating. Massachusetts, how they've fallen. 47% of people plan to go to a Friendsgiving party. No. What's the length of who cares? What's the length of a regulation football field on Thanksgiving with the end zones included? The same as it is every Sunday and Thursday.
120 yards.
60 feet. Yeah, 120 yards. 74% of people choose carbs over everything and say that the rolls are their favorite food to eat.
Sometimes they are mine.
My wife is great, and my middle granddaughter cannot wait to take that crown. She's so sweet. 97, and her wrestler boy is ranked number 8 in the country, by the way. 97% of, and he's not coming because he just can't put up with all that food being passed around and him not eating it.
Oh, he's got tournaments?
Yeah, well, they're in the middle of the season now.
Okay.
Actually, they're just kicking into Big Ten soon. That'll be a bloodbath. If you like wrestling, and I don't.
Where is he?
He's a Gopher.
Okay. Pretty good wrestling program.
Yeah, it's not as good as it was, not as weird as it got. Trying to get back there.
Yeah.
Let's see, 97% of Americans say they celebrate Thanksgiving. The other 3% just go eat their food. 26% of people plan to host Thanksgiving. That's us. 1876 is the year the Thanksgiving football tradition began, though.
College.
Yale and Princeton. They used to be football teams. They used to be colleges. Not so much anymore.
Now they're Universität. Never mind.
50. That sounded German, but yeah. 50% of Americans will serve both mashed potatoes and stuffing for Thanksgiving. No kid, doesn't everyone?
Why would you not?
I mean, it's the only time you can get away with it legally. I mean, in Minnesota, they'll come and check your plate if you have both of them.
My favorite reaction was the 3 girls who pulled a chicken out of a turkey and said, it was pregnant. Their dad is on his knees. He's crying and they can't understand why he's laughing about this.
It's funny.
It is.
53% say they eat leftovers for 2 to 3 days after hosting a Thanksgiving dinner. We used to do better than that, but as the family grows, 2 to 3 is about what we do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brown sugar and honey is the most popular glaze. 74% of Americans will primarily fly to their Thanksgiving destination, so it's domestic.
Okay.
And Americans eat 7.2 billion with a B calories from turkey alone on Thanksgiving. This is why stretch pants are becoming more and more and more popular.
I'm actually pre-gaming by wearing stretch pants today.
Attaboy. I have sweats on, so I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you really ready for what I'm about to tell you next?
No, but go ahead.
Some people brought this up, but I actually ran into it accidentally online. There's a new treatment for male erectile dysfunction.
Girls?
Well, a partner of any type, I think, would be nice for most of us.
Nope. Now you've got my mind going into weird places and ick.
It's a treatment gel. So it's rub-on.
Thank you, because we wouldn't have understood that otherwise.
It's FDA cleared.
Yeah,
clinically proven.
Take much anymore.
To work within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
I hope so.
You ready for the name?
No.
Eroxon. Is that, I took
Now
one look
I
at
understand. Now I understand why Keith Richards is always smiling. Okay, I get it now.
Oh, that is so weird and bizarre, ain't it?
Yeah, it are.
Oh, okay. Let's move on to comments. There's only a couple.
Oh, thank heavens.
Apropos, this is True Really News, episode 911. This is his third comment on 911.
Well, it was an important day in American history, dude.
Apparently. Our man in Liverpool, Patrick Reed, says, so, the Dicks live in Beaverton. Who'd have thunk? I think
we're back to the ED.
I think they did it on purpose. I cannot tell you how.
Hey, we're moving. Where are you going? Are you looking for what? Well, I want to make sure the church is good and my job is fine. And, well, it's got to have a weird sexual connotation to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Without that, we're not moving.
I need at least 3 of those 3.
Apropos, this is True Really News, episode 913, in his 4th comment. Our man in Liverpool, Patrick Reed. He is. He must be the high holidays in Britain.
Do they allow holidays in Britain anymore?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. They have some that are absolutely mandatory, and you have to rejoice and
be
frolic.
Glad.
You must frolic. The dolphin in Denmark. He's wondering
if my knees don't allow frolicking anymore.
I wonder if the dolphin in Denmark was there because it was a mistake or whether he was there.
Oh, no.
On purpose.
And we're back to the ED stuff again. I remember when this used to be a family-friendly show.
And there, well, leave it to a Brit.
Always.
An Irish Brit.
Yeah. So he's at war with himself almost all the time.
And constantly.
Yeah.
There's always little explosions around him.
Oh, the troubles we've seen.